Hello. In this video, we will examine how to create a simple procedure in QuickApp. As always, let's first look at our example. Let's open our previously created sales budget application and load our data. First, let's recall our business rule regarding the plan status field. We wrote an editable rule so that the user can only enter data in the working plan status and cannot enter data in the pending approval or approved plan statuses. Our process is designed so that after the user makes their plan, it is submitted for manager approval. There should be a button for submitting for approval. When the user clicks this button, the status of their work in the working plan should change to pending approval. We will create a procedure for this. Now, let's create our procedure together. I am closing the application. From the QuickApp tab, I open the Edit Application and load our created sales budget application from the Procedures tab. Yes, there are no procedures currently in our application. Let's name the procedure we will create, Request Approval. When we look at our procedure types, you will see different types of procedures here. The procedure type we will use in this example is SQL. Videos regarding other procedure types will be provided in the future. You can also get information about other procedure types in this area by pressing the F1 button. I select SQL. I will leave the procedure body part empty for now. I define the connection on which this procedure will work as Blue Earth. When I move to the next line, our procedure is created. Let's talk a little about the other fields. If I select Ask Save in this area, it means that if there are unsaved changes in this application, the user will be asked whether to save them. When Ask Save Workspace is selected, it means that if there are unsaved changes not only in this application, but also in all applications within the workspace, the user will be asked whether to save them. Nothing means do not do anything about unsaved changes. Just run the procedure directly. I will now select Ask Save, because when our procedure runs, I want the user to be asked whether to save any unsaved changes. In the After Execute area, we define what to do after the procedure has run. We have Nothing, Refill, and Reload options here. When we select Nothing, nothing happens when the procedure completes. When we select Refill, it refills the data without recreating the screen after the procedure has been completed. When we select Reload, it recreates the screen and refills the data. The difference between Refill and Reload is that if there will be a change in the screen fields as a result of this procedure, we recommend selecting Reload. If there will only be a change in the data values, you should select Refill. These three options also have repeat versions: Repeat, Nothing, Refill, Reload. When the repeat version is selected, the Execute ++ button appears on the procedure execute screen, and if the user runs it with Execute ++, it allows re-execution without performing the after execute actions. There are situations where this feature is useful. You can discover them by trying different options yourself later. In the order part, if there are multiple procedures, we write the order of appearance on the screen. In the tooltip part, we write the message to be shown to the user when they hover over the procedure button. I will write Sends the working plan to the manager for approval here. Yes, we have defined our procedure for now. But the most important part is the procedure body definition. That is, what the SQL statement we write here will be. Because I selected the type SQL, and SQL Editor will open when I double-click. We need to write an SQL statement that complies with QuickApp standards in this editor. What is the standard expected by QuickApp? QuickApp expects a single-line record set containing fields like error number and error message after running the SQL statement entered here. For example, if you write only select 0 as error number, succeed as error message, the procedure will run and return the single-line record set that QuickApp expects. Yes, writing just this much is enough. Of course, this will not perform any actual operation and will only return a single-line record set with error number and error message. QuickApp looks at the error number value here, and if it is 0, it understands that the procedure ran correctly on the database side and commits the transaction. If it sees an error number different from 0, it understands that the procedure ran incorrectly and rolls back the actions performed. Now we will write a very simple procedure. Actually, we will perform a series of operations here, and if we encounter an error in this series of operations, we will return the error message. If we do not encounter an error, and it is successful, we will return a record set indicating success. The code we will write for this will be in MS SQL format, since our connection is MS SQL. By saying set no count on, I prevent lines like one row affected from appearing. Then I create a try-catch block. I will write begin try, end try, and begin catch, end catch. Now the code I will write between catch and end catch will be this. So, when I encounter an error, I will have it return the error number with error number and the error message with error message. If no error is encountered, I will want it to return a record set with error number 0 and error message sends for approval succeed. So, here I will now write the operations I want it to perform. Since we are sending for approval, the records I need to delete are those in the sales plan table. Therefore, delete product plan.salesplan. Which records will we delete? Where plan status ID equals 2. 2 means pending approval. Then I say, sales channel ID equals hash. To express a field for sales channel. Thus, while running the procedure, it will get the sales channel value in the context of the selected cell. And sales season ID equals sales season. And brand ID equals brand. And category ID equals category. Thus specifying the records I want it to delete. After performing the deletion operations, I will directly copy-paste the code I wrote before. Yes, then come to the sales plan table again, get the records with plan status 1 with the same criteria, and insert them as plan status 2. Yes, the points I want to draw your attention to here are, first, set no count on. Because due to the deleted records here, SQL will return information like n rows affected. Similarly, due to the insert statement here, it will return similar information like n rows affected, and we want to prevent this information from appearing. Secondly, if no error is encountered, we expect only this record set to return, or, if an error is encountered, this record set to return. And finally, we can use QuickApp objects with the relevant notations in the code we wrote. You can review our help documents regarding the notation of QuickApp objects. You can write the code here in full length as I did, or you can write a procedure containing this code and call this procedure from here. For now, I am clicking OK. The procedure body is created. Now let's open our sales budget application again. Yes, as you can see, we now have a procedure named Request Approval here. Now, let's load our data. I will immediately switch the category to page again. We had previously worked in the textile category. I will open textile. Yes, as you can see, we have done some work here. For example, let's revise our sales quantity to reach a total of 15 millions at the bottom. Oh no, the sales quantity of 15 millions is too much. Let's undo it with Ctrl+Z. We will say 15,000. Yes, we revised it to reach 15,000. And now, let's run our procedure. Notice, because I said Ask Save in the Before Execute field, it asked us. We have 21 unsaved changes waiting here. Yes, I say save them. While the procedure is running, it shows me the values of the sales channel, sales season, brand, and category fields that we wrote in the procedure body. Based on what does it show? Based on the context I am in. If I had also included the main group, it would show upper here as the main group. But now I will not run it. If I were to run it here and the field main group was in my procedure body, then it would show me that it would run in swimwear as the main group. Now the brand, category, all of these are on the page. In fact, let's switch the category down again and apply. For example, our currently selected cell is on accessories. When I say run the procedure, it showed me that it will run for accessories. I say cancel. I come back to textile again. When I say run, notice this time it recognized the category as textile, according to the context it is in. Okay, I say run. Yes, the procedure ran successfully and gave us its message. Now let's close this and see if our data has moved from working plan to pending approval. Remember, I had made the bottom total of textile 15,000, and the value in pending approval has become 15,000. Alright, I tried to show how to create a simple SQL procedure in this video. You can write in different ways, especially reviewing the help documentation. You can write procedures for various purposes, depending on how you design your processes. Hope to see you in the next videos, and continue diving into QuickApp features together. Take care and stay safe.